Hello, everybody. My name is Mr. Cantor, and this is a misconception guide. Okay, so today we're going to be looking at Explore Part B. What I want you to do is to please pause this video, read the first question to yourself, and then we will go over it together. All right, welcome back. The first question states, what was the warmest high temperature? Okay, so let's take a look at what a student did, and then I want you to pause the video and let me know, is this answer correct? All right, welcome back. This student said 8 was the warmest high temperature. If you said this answer is wrong, then you are correct. Good work. Now, this answer is wrong for a couple of reasons. If we look at the temperature of 8 right here, then you'll notice that there isn't even a single point plotted for the temperature of 8. You'll notice that the y-axis, which in this case is called the t-axis, let me just label this for you. The y-axis, this is for our temperature. So you will notice that our y-axis is actually called our temperature. That's our t-axis, all right? And you'll notice that our x-axis right here is actually called our days. So now that we have that out the way, you will see that for the 8 degrees Fahrenheit temperature, there isn't even a single point plotted. So therefore, it can't be that 8 was the warmest high temperature since it was never even a temperature to begin with. Now, one of the reasons why the student has chosen this to be the answer is because they noticed that 8 on the graph is the furthest to the right on the number line. And that's where the last point is right here. Now, the issue with this is that this 8 doesn't actually mean that's the hottest temperature. That actually tells you how much days that the temperature was recorded for. So all these numbers here on the x-axis, which are also on the d-axis, they stand for the number of days. So because the student chose 8, that's actually wrong because in this case, 8 is not a temperature. It's not even on the degrees Fahrenheit for the 8 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not even labeled there. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Please pause the video and let me know, is this one correct? All right, welcome back. If you said this is correct, then you are correct because this statement says 28 was the warmest high temperature. Well, if we look at all of our temperatures, every single point plotted here, we'll notice that 28 is the highest one. All right, at this point is marking a temperature of 28 degrees. So therefore, this was the warmest high temperature. Good work. All right, please pause the video, read the second question to yourself, and then let me know, what do you think is correct? All right, welcome back. The second question states, write an inequality to describe the high temperatures, H, over the 8-day period. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all our drawings, and let's annotate that because that is important. Inequality is an important word, and they want us to describe the high temperatures. And the variable that they're using, please pause the video. What variable are they using for this? All right, welcome back. If you said they're using the variable h, you are correct. All right, so let's take a look at what one of these students have done, and let's see if their answer is correct. Please pause the video and let me know, do you agree with this inequality? All right, welcome back. If you said this inequality is not correct, then you are correct. Now, this inequality is close, but it's not close enough. It states h is less than 28. Now, that's good because you want to show all the values that are less than 28. But the issue is all of our points here that are plotted, they're not just strictly less than 28. There's actually another point here, this one that we spoke about earlier, that is actually on the 28 degrees Fahrenheit mark. So unfortunately, this inequality isn't going to include all the points that represent the high temperatures. So that one's going to be wrong. Let's take a look at another example. Please pause the video and let me know, is this one correct? All right, welcome back. If you said that this inequality actually is correct, then you are correct. Because if you notice, this inequality is saying h is less than or equal to 28, which means you're including 28, but you're also including all the values that are less than it. Good job. Now, you might be wondering to yourself, are there other inequalities that would also be considered correct? There's actually a lot. This is not the only answer. You could have said something like h is less than 29 because now you're including 28 and everything below it. And you can get very creative here and you come up with all kinds of answers and they will be acceptable as long as you are capturing everything from 28 and down. So good work with that. So here we go. Let's read the third question together. Please pause the video and then let me know what you think. All right, welcome back. Let's read it. It states, what was the coldest low temperature? So here you go. Here's what one of our students have given us. What do you think? Is this correct? Please pause the video and let me know. All right, welcome back. If you said this is wrong, then you are correct. The student wrote 2 was the coldest low temperature. Well, let's try to find where the 2 is. 2 happens to be right over here. This is the point plotted that was actually 2 degrees. And we can see that because for the 2 degrees Fahrenheit, that will match up exactly with our point. Good work. Now, the issue here is that there's actually a temperature colder than 2 degrees. Question is, where is it? Let's see if the next student caught it. Please pause the video and let me know. Is this the correct answer? All right, welcome back. This student said -3 was the coldest low temperature. Let's go and find -3. So here's our 0, -2, -4. So -3 must be in between. I'm looking, and there it is. On the 7th day, we noticed that the temperature was -3 degrees Fahrenheit. And there are no more points plotted in the negative zone. So therefore, -3 is the coldest low temperature. All right, good job. All right, so let's keep moving. Now, for number 4, I want you again to take a minute, pause the video, read the question to yourself, and then we're going to do it together. All right, welcome back. Number 4 states, write an inequality to describe the low temperatures L over the 8-day period. What do you notice about this question? What do they want us to do? Please pause the video and let me know. All right, welcome back. If you said this question wants us to write an inequality, then you are correct. They state, write an inequality right here. They want us to describe the low temperatures right here. And it looks like there's another variable associated with this one. Please pause the video and let me know. What's the variable in this case? All right, welcome back. If you said the variable here is L, good job. Okay, so let's take a look at some inequalities that students have written for us. And I want you to tell us, are they correct? So please pause the video. Is this inequality correct? All right, welcome back. If you said this inequality is wrong, then you are correct. This inequality is stating that L equals 28. Now, we know that this is wrong for 2 reasons. The first reason is they wanted you to write an inequality. When you're asked to write an inequality, believe it or not, an equal sign is not considered an inequality. An equal sign gives you only one solution. It tells you that L has to be equal to 28 based on this equation that was written here. Now, an inequality is a little bit different. Now, if you look at number 2, you'll notice that for number 2, we said H was less than or equal to 28. H is less than 28. H is less than 29. We know that H less than 28 is wrong. That's the wrong answer. But regardless, all 3 of those answers show a range of solutions. And that's the point I'm trying to get to. When we're talking about inequalities, we have a range of answers. When we're talking about equations, you only have one solution, one answer. So in this case, since they strictly said write an inequality, you can't write an equation. That is considered wrong. In addition, when they say write an inequality to represent the low temperatures, 28 is not the low temperature. 28 degrees Fahrenheit, we actually mentioned in number 1 that it was the highest temperature. So this answer is actually wrong for more than one reason. Let's take a look at what we have here. Let me know, is this answer correct? Please pause the video. All right, welcome back. If you said this answer is correct, then you are correct. Now let's take a look at it. This is saying that L has to be greater than or equal to -3. So that means we're going to include -3, which is our coldest low temperature. And also we're going to include everything that is greater than it, the higher temperatures as well. So this inequality is going to satisfy this question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Mr. Cantor. I will see you in the next one. Take care for now.